In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to calculate all the answers in our practice cat. So what I've got is I've got my laptop open in front of me and I'll just call out each question and then work them out in order. So I'm not actually going to write down the question on my piece of paper. I'm just going to tell you which question I'm answering, and then if you want to remember which question that referred to, you can just open up the cat on your own laptop or computer and see which one I did from there. So we'll start with question 1. All right, we've obviously got coffee pods. If you don't know what Nespresso pods look like, they basically look like this. All right, they are in the shape of a hemisphere, which is half of a sphere. Or you could just think of it as a 3D half circle. And they look like this. So question 1 is saying, if the radius of one of these coffee pods is 2.1 centimeters, what's the volume of a pod? So let's just draw a 2D version over here. All right, the radius of a pod is 2.1 centimeters. So that means halfway of the bottom, so from here to here, is 2.1. Okay, so the volume for a hemisphere is equal to 2/3 pi r cubed. That's our formula. The only unknown that we have in that is our radius, which we were just told is 2.1 centimeters. So I'm going to substitute this into here. Now, you should know what the volume of a full sphere is, which is 4/3 pi r cubed. To get the hemisphere of that, you just divide it by 2. Okay? So 2/3 times pi times, and you should have this in your formula sheet as well, times 2.1 cubed. Okay? And you literally just put that answer straight in your calculator. So 2/3 times actual pi button times 2.1 cubed. Exactly how you see it. And we'll round that to 2 decimal places, which is 19.4 centimeters cubed. You're going to lose half a mark if you don't write centimeters cubed. So don't do it. It's silly. You haven't just worked out the answer to a whole entire question to lose half mark because you didn't want to include the units. This is imperative. Okay? So question number 2. One sleeve holds 10 Nespresso capsules. What is the volume of all 10 pods? So a whole entire sleeve will hold 10 of these pods. So you've just found the volume of one of the pods, and one sleeve holds 10. So you take your answer for the volume of one pod and you times it by 10 because there are 10 of them. Okay? So you could just leave this answer in your calculator like this. Now you're lucky because in this case we're dealing with the number 10. So it's a case of just moving the decimal point. But if you have to multiply by a decimal or a number other than 10 or 100 or 1,000, it's going to be more difficult. Okay? So leave your answer in your calculator and straight away go times 10 so that all the decimal places are left there, and you press equals. All right. And you're going to get 193.96. See how the decimal places would have been a little bit off? I mean, when I left our answer in without rounding and I pressed times 10, I got 193.96. But if I had used 19.4 and times that by 10, that means I'm moving my decimal point one time to the right because we're timesing, and I'd get 194.0. Okay, so it's only 0.04 off, but leave it in your calculator, all right, and then just press times 10. Okay, and then also centimetres cubed because you don't want to lose half a mark.